Ability to anticipate the future is a major requirement for faster growth, be it in an individual's career or in business or as a member of a project team in an organization. The contents here provide step by step methodology for futuring, be it for an individual or an organization or for any business. Hi, this is Jagdish Kumar presenting this most modern concept. Now, let us first understand what are those three views or three dimensions we are talking about. First, optimistic view means creating the best case visually. Opportunity assessment and opportunity analysis. Because as we see the best case for your future, you are only looking at the opportunity. You are conditioned to look at opportunities only. You list down all the opportunities or you capture all the opportunities when you do the optimistic view. Now comes the second view, pessimistic view or the worst case. As you do the analysis in a team, what can go wrong in future for us, we collect all the risks here, and obviously pessimistic view will have risk assessment and risk analysis. The third facet or third view or third dimension is the real true picture of present, which is a combination of opportunity as well as a risk. Now if we do all these three analyses, we capture all the opportunities possible, all the risks, and also what are the real situations as of now. What for? Know the value of anticipation while developing your future. This is very, very important to understand. Now, what are the important actions? Work with the change because change is permanent and change is very fast now. Identify forces of shaping your future. Means you have to see how the future is going to be, what are the changes we are seeing in the future, and what are the forces which are driving that change. Could be a changed government policy, could be a changed direction for your own career that you are now thinking of pursuing another line, and so on. These become the forces of change. This has to be noted down and understood very clearly. Develop three scenarios of the future, which we discussed in the previous slide. The best scenario, the worst case, and the true present. Understand the implications. If you consider opportunities, what are going to be the positive impact? If you consider all the risks, what are going to be the negative impacts? What is the reality? If you understand these implications, with the knowledge you are taking the strategy to go forward. Strategize once risks and opportunities are visualized. Use Agile as a premium tool to handle rapidly changing environment. Now it is insisted that we should use Agile always. What is Agile? In brief, Scrum, Agile, you may know, or it is important to know also for future. Agile is where there is a team who work parallelly to achieve a particular goal with the best person assigned the best responsibility, so that the deliverance is faster, maximum, and there is a team approach, a seamless delivery of output. So Agile is a premium tool to handle when you implement the strategy in a rapidly changing environment. Remember, all the benefits or USPs are short-lived. Today I may have a great advantage. That advantage will not be forever for my life or more for my business or for my organization. This has to be very, very clearly remembered. Any benefit is also short-lived, and you need to gear up and have better strategy for future to be always on the leading front. Now, important actions. Like identify key questions to answer. As you look to the future, all the opportunities, you note down highest opportunities. Now you ask, what is this opportunity? How I can make best use of it? How I can implement to encash this opportunity? What is the risk? How I can take actions to mitigate this risk, minimize the impact of this risk. This can happen only by asking questions. Best question to start with is actually what, where, when, why, and then how. Identify the indicators to monitor. For example, an organization may look for a turnover growth of say 15% this year, very aggressive. Now they must have a figure, what is the today's turnover, and with 15% added, what is the target? These are indicators. With this only we can be able to see with our success in real terms. For example, if a company has customer satisfaction figure of 95% and it wants to increase to 98%, now 98% becomes an indicator. You calculate the customer satisfaction through surveys and then arrive at 98%. Your goal is achieved, otherwise it is not. Brainstorm as needed. This is one most important thing to remember. Anything you plan for the future, to the best extent possible, involve the team and do the brainstorming. Prepare for the short watch list risk for opportunities. As you implement the strategy, you cannot run behind everything. Keep top 3 risk listed as watch list. Keep top 3 opportunities as a part of your watch list. These 6 elements, which is the best practice in global companies. These 6 elements, if you pursue your growth in individual career or in the organization or in your delivery in a business or project, becomes a multifold increase. Through this informed anticipation, only a business or a company can grow fast in the marketplace. Please remember, you cannot escape from this exercise moving forward. This is the best practice followed by many leading companies now. It has become mandatory requirement or a knowledge for every individual. Means you should do informed anticipation through visualizing the best case, worst case, and the true current case. This only can help you to compile risk, opportunities, and true positions, strategize for future, make a watch list of top 3 opportunities, top 3 risks, work on them. Your organization will grow much faster. Your career also will grow much faster. Note patterns, sameness, and differences. Please remember that nature creates its own pattern. Means it is a sameness what repeats. For example, every individual, if he is a individual, then there is infancy, there is adulthood, then there is old age, of course death. If it is an equipment also, there is a infancy level installation phase where we find a lot of infancy problems. Then there is a working phase when the equipment works very well. Afterward there is a phase out phase when the equipment becomes too old and is now to be discarded. So these patterns, sameness, and what are the differences in these sameness among the different scenarios? This has to be understood. Remember, the future arrives faster than ever. This is to be remembered. We cannot be complacent. That change may be happening after 3 years, let us see later. No, now it gone are the situations. The changes arrive faster and start troubling you faster than ever. Advantage still goes to those who look through the future and anticipate. So how to look through future and anticipate? Have the best scenario, worst scenario, and then the true present scenario to compile the opportunities, risks, and come out with the strategies in the best way. Time invested in future is never a waste. The word featuring is actually a global American word. Featuring means seeing your future. The time you spend on seeing the scenario for your organization, for your individual career or your business, for the future, how it will be, and planning now is always a very useful exercise to do. It is never a waste. This is the learning of leading organizations and leading business leaders. Use the 3 views concept to develop effective strategies from now. Please start using this concept, which is very useful but very simple. Best scenario, worst scenario for future, and the present true self. Thank you for watching.